morning, it's Claire here at Beccles Sewing and Handicrafts. I have the stunning and amazing Innovis V5 in front of me today. Now the V5 is in a set, so you will have seen me using the VQ2 the other day to sew some beautiful buttons holes out. That machine is the sewing only version of this machine. Then you have the V3, which is the embroidery only version of this machine, and this machine is the full package, so we've got sewing and embroidery built into this machine. And today I'm going to be showing you a bit of lace work on the machine using a built-in design. We're going to do a Christmas bauble. Now the design I'm going to do is meant to be stitched out several times and joined together to make a 3D bauble. But I'm just going to do the one and hang the one up because I like it as a design on its own. So to select the design, I'm going to go into embroidery, into this folder here and into the middle folder, which is all the lace designs, and I'm going to scroll down and select what I want to do. Click embroidery, and there we go, it's taken us into the embroidery screen. Now on this screen we've got several different bits. So starting at the top here, we've got what pressure foot we should be using. Just here. Sorry, there. The pressure foot we should be using. Second in, we've got the stitch count, so how many stitches it's going to take to do the design. Then after that we have how long it's going to take. So it's going to take 18 minutes to do this design. And then next to that, how many colour changes. We have the colour changes listed here. We've got the little thumbnail of which section of the embroidery design it's going to do first. Then below that we have our positioning. So if I just touch, I can position anywhere in my hoop. And the grid shown on here is for the large hoop that comes with the machine. Now if I decide that I don't like where I've positioned it, I can just press this centre button and it re-centralises the design to its original position. Then below that we have size, rotate and mirror, return, tension, stitch count, which you use when you are sewing. If the machine breaks its thread, it takes on average about 10 stitches for it to know that it's done it and to stop. So you click this button and in this box you've got the ability to go back or forward 1 stitch, 10 stitches, 100 stitches, 1,000 stitch, 500 stitches, sorry, or a full colour. So, and to come back out we just click close. We've got our trace box down here, and we've also got memory as well. Now on this bit, whoops daisy, it's showing us what hoop the design is going to fit in. So it's not going to fit in the monogram hoop, but it will fit in small, medium and large. And I've got the small hoop up here with clear stabiliser. And I'm using the heavy duty clear soluble stabiliser today. So let's get started. So I'm just going to install my embroidery hoop by sliding it, she says, through there, and then flick the little lever down. Make sure it's nice and flat, and I should be able to just put the press foot down and press go. Now the design we are doing is built in on this machine, but you can purchase lace designs from Brother or different embroidery design companies that you can use with any embroidery machine. But I really like this bauble. I've chosen to try and match the colours as closely as possible, so I've gone for sort of a mid-royal blue. But instead of using white, which is what the machine recommends for the second colour, I'm going to be using quite a pale ice blue that I really like. So I find it terribly fascinating watching it embroidered on the soluble stabiliser, because you can see the bobbin moving inside, and that's something you don't usually get to see. So this soluble stabiliser I'm using retails at about £4.30 a metre-ish. We do sell packs of it for £12.99 for 3 metres. There also is a lighter weight soluble that I tend to use when I'm working on toweling or plush fabrics to stop the stitching sinking into the fibres of the toweling or whatever I'm using. You can use that by layering it up. 2 or 3 layers will give you the same effect as this. And that stuff comes in at £2.99 a metre, but it's quite narrow, whereas this one is quite a wide stabiliser, so you get quite a lot out of your hooping. Although it's more expensive, it's slightly better quality and you do get more for your money. So there we go, first colour done. Let's colour change to the ice blue. board again. There we go, that's the design finished, and that's what it looks like. Now the next stage is to peel this out of the stabiliser and to soak it in water. Now the longer you soak it in water, the softer the lace design will become, because the more of the stabiliser you wash out, then it becomes softer. But then the more you leave in, the stiffer and more solid and stable the design would be. Now, when you wash this out, you don't need to use anything fancy, just normal warmish water. I wouldn't use hot boiling water, but then I wouldn't use ice cold water. I'd use something sort of in the middle. But then you just sort of rinse it in the water until you feel it's washed out enough, and then let it dry. If you decide that it's not washed out enough, then you can rinse it again and then let it dry. But anyway, that's it, and you'll have to keep an eye out for it when I post a picture of it washed out and hanging up in our window, or wherever I decide to hang it. So Merry Christmas again, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope it inspires you to think about using your machines to do a bit of lace work. Thank you. Bye bye.